So I'm recording this clip with just a few things because these I have to get ready to go to my craft show, and I wanted to show them to you. You'll see them real quick, like when I do like my crafty vlog for set up the market and all that kind of stuff. But I want to show these to you here real quick. A couple things I've worked on, and I'm going to throw them into some bins and get ready for the craft show. So I thought this was super cute. It was fun. This was some yarn I just bought at the shop hop. Those little tiny little balls, remember I showed you those? So I made this out of it. It's a cup cozy, a mug thing, you know, and I've learned this. I have these mugs that I bought before, and these are from the Dollar Tree, but these don't work because they get narrow like this. You have to have a real like mug for these to fit on. So, and they wrap around, and then there's a little button, and I put this cute little deer on this one. So I wanted to do this part of the video here because I can talk about the projects a little bit more in depth than when I'm just showing you stuff real quick for my prep. So, I want to make a couple more of these. I'm trying to pick some yarns to use. And that one was really pretty though. Here's something else. I whipped these up in like, I don't know, an hour maybe. And one is not like the other. So I don't like the chenille yarn, but I thought everybody loves these scrunchies made out of the chenille yarn. And Dollar Tree has it for $1.25. So I picked up one little blue, pretty blue. I think I'm going to go get another color and do a few more. So I started like researching patterns. This one was the first one I did. And it's not as ruffly, it's not as thick. So this one was like, you do a round of single crochets around the hairband, and then, I don't know what it is, one more round of something. This one is a round of singles and a round of doubles, like 3 doubles in each one, and that makes it really ruffly. So I have 3 like that. I like this pattern a lot better. I don't think anybody really noticed the difference, but it's just not, it's not as thick and ruffly. So I'm going to throw these in a basket and sell them for, I don't know, $3 or $4 or something. I want to make some more in another color. So, and I will say this is messy. It is messy. And it's easier to see your stitches than that fur yarn. I will give it that. You can actually kind of see your stitches. All right. All right. Here's another thing. Here is my dog bone. My dog bone stocking. We're talking about the fur yarn, and here we go. This, you had to actually make little spheres with this, where you had to like put increases and decreases and seal it up. And you can't see your stitches. You have no idea what you're doing here. So, I mean, one's a little bit bigger than the other, and that's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Now, here's what I don't like. Now, you notice this side here. This side, I started doing this one right. This side is better than the other side. It curved in more than this side did. This one curves a little, but not as much as this. It's supposed to be shaped more like this. I'm going to try it again, okay? And she has another pattern. This one's all just granny stitch. She has another pattern that has like some rows and maybe bobbles on the front and just solid double crochets on the back. Still do all the rest of it kind of the same, the fur and all that stuff. I might give it another try with another yarn. This is cool yarn though. It's tweed yarn. Again, it's yarn that I just got at the shop pop when I was doing my little shop pop. So I'm using the stuff that I bought. That was the intent. Buy things I'm going to use. Okay? All right. I found another little pattern for a little Christmas tree. I want to do some more of these little itty bitty ones. There's a couple other patterns, but I don't want to make too many trees. This one was fun. It was easy. You do like, I don't know, you do rounds and then you come back and you work into the stitches and you do single crochets and a little picot. And I mean, it took more work than you would think. It was 2 rounds to do that little guy. Like I said, I don't want to do too many trees because I got fur everywhere from that because I don't know if the trees are going to sell, but they're fun to do. This one I worked on in the car on our little road trip that we took, Dale and I did. This one's MJ's Off the Hook. This one is very customizable for whatever size cone that you have. I just kept crocheting and making my bobble rounds, and I've learned not to increase your rows if you think it's getting too loose. You can kind of skip some of those increased rows. So that's another little tree I made, of course, on the cone. Okay. This is what Maritza and I worked on in our crochet live. It is so stinking adorable. Now, is it perfect? No. Is his smile a little weird? Yeah, he kind of has like a square smile, but you know, it's okay. I've gotten better. And I didn't like the placement of his nose. Well, the placement was fine. The angle was wrong. I wanted it to point more, and it kind of went straight. Look at, he's got the goofy eyes. Maritza did hers. She's got straight, her eyes are straight. But the picture, the way that the designer, which is Repeat Craft or Me, she had the goofy eyes and the goofy smile. So that's what I did. So I made this one, and I made a pom-pom. I made this pom-pom with cardboard, like cardboard rings. You can YouTube it. You make 2 rings. You wrap the yarn around the cardboard. Okay, I have since purchased a Dollar Tree pom-pom maker, and it works great. For $1.25, it works great, okay? All right, so I made that guy, and that inspired me to make another one, but I made it bag style, okay? So this is a pouch, and look at him. Isn't he adorable? Look at how much better the nose looks. Look how much better the mouth looks. See, so practice, practice, practice. And then he's got this little ribbing here. This one didn't show up as well because of the sparkly variegated yarn, but here you can see the ribbing on his hat. And look, he has a little Santa Claus dangling off his little tail here. You only pull one string, okay? The other string is attached to the pom-pom, all right? So let me see if I can loosen this up for you. Hang on, it's tight. And it's a sparkly yarn too. It's all sparkly. The white sparkly, the red sparkly. And this pom-pom I made with the Dollar Tree pom-pom maker. So look at, you fill it up with goodies. Fill him up. And you only pull this string, okay? You pull this side, and it tightens up and puts that pom-pom right on the top, right? Super adorable. I want to make more of these. I don't know how many, maybe one more of each. That's going to be my goal. Make one more like this, make one more like this. And we'll see. I can hang on to these for multiple shows because I have 1, 2, 3 shows I'm going to do. And do one of each, 2 of each. Okay. I loved this yarn, but I don't think it shows up as well as, say, this red yarn does. Maybe I could do one with a blue hat, maybe one with a purple hat, something like that. I don't know. See, the pom-pom does want to flop over if you get too like aggressive with it. But if you tighten it up pretty good, it stays up there pretty good. Anyhow, super cute. And then like Santa just hangs out there. Santa put this long tail hanging out there, but they're super cute. I love them. So I wanted to show you these and talk about them a little more in depth, like yarny video style. But you'll see them pop up in my market prep, my craft show prep video I'm going to do. But I need to start working on that. So I wanted to show these to you in detail first. All right. So back to the regularly scheduled yarny video. Okay, everybody. It is time to get ready for the craft show, which is in 2 days. I've got Friday, and I got to be ready to go. So I had a little list. I had a list of some things I wanted to do. I had made one dog bone stocking, and I wanted to make another one because there was another pattern. So they're both different. I'll show them to you. I want to do one each of these little snowmen. I haven't done that yet. I haven't got those done. I think we're going to watch TV tonight, and maybe I can work on at least one tonight. I wanted to try to make some scrunchies. I've done that. And I had cup cozies on my list. Well, I did one, okay? So this is what I have. Here is my supplies to tag. I got little tags, and I got these little pins to pin things. So I'm ready to start pricing. And I have my notebook here to write down all of the new stuff. So I'm keeping track of my inventory that way. I know it's very old school, very old fashioned. Like the sun coming in. Hello, sunshine. Anyhow, I'm just going to start at the top of the pile here. I made this. I thought this was a lot of fun. This was from some mini hanks from an advent calendar I didn't use. And I thought this looked very fallish. And I'm just going to, I don't know, $8 or something. I don't know. I got to price it. Okay. Here's the dog bone stockings I was talking about. I have two of them. So I have this one, which is larger. It's in tweed. Oh, there's a big hole right here. Interesting. I must have missed some stitches there. Nobody will ever know. You can't see it. I just picked it up and I felt it. I was like, oh, well, there's some holes there. Oh, there's quite a few holes. Anyhow, okay. I mean, it is a like granny stitch. So, you know. And then here's the other one, which I just finished. This is smaller and it has bobble stitches. This was leftover yarn I had from an Annie's Kit Club type thing. Had so much yarn left over from that blanket, but this one's interesting. It opens here, and the fur is just on the back, where this one was made in the round, opens like this, and the fur goes all the way around. This one does not. I don't understand the difference. Anyhow, I got to come up with a price for those guys, okay? I finished up this little bag, this little pouch. It's supposed to be a phone bag. It's larger than your phone. You could put a whole pad of paper in here. But I did something I've never done before, and that was I've got these little magnetic closures. You just sew them on there. And I don't think there's a neat way to sew them on. I don't know how you sew them on and not see it. I suppose I would have had to have gone, well, here, okay, on the little tab here, there was no way to hide the thread. Here, I could have done a better job and sewn inside. Anyhow, it's a learning curve. It's a learning curve. Nobody will see it when the bag is closed. They won't see it. Okay, so what else do we have? We have one snowman. I love the snowman. I found part of Santa. These buttons come apart. Did you know that? They're like these layered buttons. He came apart and part of Santa was down the stairway. I was like, what is that? It was his suit. So this is a little pouch, super cute. I love it. I think it's adorable. I want to make one more of these at least. And then here's the non-pouched variety that we did for our Crochet Live. I want to get one more of those, so I'd have two of each at least, okay? All right, scrunchies, scrunchies, scrunchies. I've only made two pink ones, but this was the blue I bought at the Dollar Tree just to play with it a little bit. This I had downstairs. If I had time, I would make some more. I only got two colors, but you know, it is what it is. I don't know, maybe like $3 for those. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Here's my one cup cozy. And this was yarn that I bought on the Shop Hop. It's all that little, it's like a 3-weight yarn. It's all glittery. And look, it closes with a little reindeer button. Super cute. I won't sell that for very much. I don't know, $5. Who knows? I have a Christmas tree cone in here. We'll get to Christmas trees in a second. They're coming next. Another book sleeve. I think I sold the last one. I don't know. I'm going to have to look. I'll look at the price I sold the last one for. Okay, here comes the trees. And there's multiple different varieties. Okay, so I have two little ones like this. And they're totally different patterns, totally different yarn. They're both cute. I don't know, $5, something like that. Then we have medium size. Medium. And they're different patterns as well. Although this is the same pattern as this one. If somebody wanted a set that matched, these are the same. But these are different. So there's two like that. And then I have two large ones. And these are the easiest to make. Two big ones. So I love those, right? Pretty. I like them. Okay, so I've got lots of Christmas trees. And then the only other thing I have in here is this thing. I'll take it and I'll put it out there. Maybe I'll use it to put candy in. And then people will know that it's supposed to hold something. I'll put candy in it. I wish it stood up better. It just doesn't. I think the petals are too heavy and it just pulls it all down. So that's what I have to add to my collection. I got to write it all down, price it, and write it in my book, pin them, tag them, Dano. And that's about all I'm probably going to add to the collection for this show. So let me get busy. I got to get this done. Okay, I priced everything individually except for the scrunchies. I'm gonna just throw those in a basket and put a tag out. And the trees, that's what I wanted to go to Dollar Tree for. Dang, I just remembered. I love their little chalkboard signs you can write on. I wanted to get some more chalkboard signs at Dollar Tree. I was by it today and I was like, what was I wanting? I thought I wanted to get cones because I did find a cone at Dollar Tree, but no, I wanted more of the little chalkboard signs. Anyhow, I might just pop by Dollar Tree tonight or tomorrow and see if I can get some more of their little chalkboard signs. They work great. So this is the new stuff I've added to the collection. It's, it's a fair amount of stuff. I'm getting some Christmassy items in there. And I'm just going to keep working. Just keep working. I'm just about ready to go, except for packing the car. All right, here we go. Beautiful day to have a craft show outdoors. Look at the sky. Blue, blue, blue. So apparently this is a whole witches' day out throughout the town. And they have shuttles and everything that bring people to come shop at different places and do different things. So here's all the vendors. Comes all the way around. All the way around the back here. But here's mine. My little setup. We set it up a little different. We didn't have room to hang up all the pictures, so we just got a box of pictures. Not the best presentation, but hey, it is what it is. So again, we've learned diamond painting on this side, right? And crochets over here. So in the future, I mean, you can do a nice 10 by 10 with like 3 tables. I could get one more table to like put in the back there and make a U, which would work. I don't know. It depends on how things go. Because right now we're just dipping our toe and trying a few close, local, inexpensive events. See how they go. Anyhow, we're ready to go. I did a summer sale. We got summer sale going on over here. Yes, we do. Marked down the bucket hats and the bandanas. Not that bandanas are summer. You can wear them in the winter. Well, people really wear hats in the winter. But anyhow, here's my goods. I love these guys. I want to make more of these. And I'm mad I left my whole crochet bag at home. So, yep, nothing to crochet today. Darn it. Here's what my helper does, my hired hand over here. He puts up the pictures, organizes those, started setting up this stuff over here. He hung a few pictures up here. Here's the $3 table. You think I could sell something for $3? No. I can't sell something for $3. I sold the Krafts for $5. That's what I sold so far. And it's like after 2 o'clock. People come and they touch and they ooh and they ah and they look, and I get up and I show them, this is a music box, that way, talking. Still nothing. But then, if you look around right now, there is like, customer-wise, like 6 people. 6 people. That's it, folks. Anyhow.